2025, and you're looking for horror movies to watch. Let's discuss the top 5 horror movie recommendations and a few honorable mentions. I am Doc Rotten, and this is Gruesome Magazine.
Gruesome Magazine.
Joining me tonight is Vanessa Frankenstein, of course, the Scarlet Spitfire. How you doing, Vanessa? And welcome back.
Thank you. Doing wonderful. I am very excited to talk about the movies we are going to discuss for November and to see them.
Yeah, we may have taken some liberties on how far horror stretches out. Some of these are on the fringe, but they have witches, so we got to talk about it. All right. Before we dive into our list coming up right now, let's take a look. No taking a look. Let's just
not yet.
Please like, subscribe, share with a friend. Every click helps us find more horror fans just like you. And I'll get better. All right. Let's take a look at the honorable mentions first. Up first is a very interesting one. These are not going to be in like any order. They're just date order. And I'll repeat that again when we get to the our actual list. So first up is The Carpenter's Son, which of course has Nicolas Cage, Noah Jupe, and F.K.A. Twigs. It's written and directed by Lotfi Nathan, who I'm not really sure who that is. But hey, cool. Family hiding in Roman Egypt, son known as the Boy, doubts guardian, the Carpenter, rebelling with mysterious powers. As he uses his abilities, they face natural and divine horrors. So this might end up being a controversial film, you can imagine. What do you think of this, Vanessa?
This is going to be insane. I have no doubt about that. One, because it has Nicolas Cage in it, and he's an actor known to take things to the edge. The subject matter, I'm so interested to see what this is going to be. I have some preconceived ideas, but I really think those are going to be blown out of the water.
I believe so. I'm looking forward to it as well. And did I say it's coming out on November 14th in theaters? All right. Also coming in theaters November 21st is Sisu, Road to Revenge, which is, of course, the sequel to just simply Sisu. The casting is directed and written by John Mari Helander. Sorry about that. They're calling to make sure I pronounce everything correctly. The cast includes Jorma Tomila, Stephen Lang, and Richard Brake. So if you saw the first one, it's basically nonstop action, but it is so bloody and gory. We have to include it here, and the sequel looks like it will repeat that in a big way. Very fun movies. What do you think of this one?
That poster looks incredible. I just noticed the little dog up there with him at the top. All this. So that's going to be an interesting aspect to it. No, I love just a crazy all-out action movie like that. I love it.
And if you're out there and you have not seen Sisu, check it out. It's worth it. Trust me. All right. Up next in theaters, November 26th, if you're lucky, is Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out Mystery. Netflix film, of course, written and directed by Rian Johnson. The cast, check out this cast. This is crazy. The cast includes Daniel Craig, Josh O'Connor, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, Kerry Washington, Andrew Scott, Kaylee Spaney, Daryl McCormick, Thomas Hayden Church, and Jeffrey Wright, among others. That's insane. And of course, it's the return of Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc, yes.
Yeah. And it's the sequel to not only Knives Out, but also Glass Onion. And if you have not seen either of those films, what are you waiting for? Are you excited about this one?
Very excited. First of all, long-haired Daniel Craig. Yes, please. I love Andrew Scott in anything that he does. He's phenomenal. And the rest of the cast as well. And these movies are so much fun. They're so much fun. Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc is like, he was made to play this character. He's just eating it up.
Oh, he needs to be this character for years and years and years.
Yes,
He
please.
needs to do more of these than he did James Bond.
Yes, please.
All right. Well, those are our honorable mentions. Now we're talking about things that are theater or digital in November. And we'll start off with the one that made our list last month is Del Toro's Frankenstein, which is hitting Netflix on November 7th. If you were unable to see it in the theaters, like me, they'll catch it on Netflix November 7th. Do we need to say it's Guillermo del Toro, based on Mary Shelley's novel, of course. Cast includes Oscar Isaac, Mia Goth, Jacob Elordi, Christoph Waltz, Christopher Dance, David Bradley, Lars Mikkelsen. Vanessa, thoughts?
Vanessa Frankenstein.
That tells it all, doesn't it?
Comma bride of. Yeah. I am so excited. I won't be seeing this till November either. And I can't wait. I'm trying my best to stay away from too many spoilers now that it's actually out in theaters. But it's going to be phenomenal. Everything I've seen, it's Guillermo del Toro. He is such a curator of stories. Like, it's going to be amazing.
Oh, amazing. Watch it. You have Netflix? Watch it. All right. Up next, November 14th November 7th, forgive me, is Predator Badlands. This is Dan Trachtenberg's sequel to Prey, which was a streaming only movie that was utterly fantastic and should have went to theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes it a little bit further with this one. And he follows an actual predator. A young predator, outcast from his clan, finds an unlikely ally on his journey in search of the ultimate adversary. We're seeing the movie from the point of view of the actual predator. How cool is that? It's written by Patrick Aison, and it's based on characters by Jim Thomas and John Thomas. The cast includes Elle Fanning and Dimitrius Schuster-Koloamatangi. They're going to call me again. I mispronounced that one, but he plays the predator, of course. So I am so stoked for this one. What about you, Vanessa?
Oh, I told you before the show, we just watched Predator Killer of Killers, and that was phenomenal.
That was phenomenal. Yes.
So good. So it's got me even more excited for this now. And, there's been a lot of discussion that it's PG-13, but there's no human character in it, so there's no red blood. But right. I still think this is going to be pretty brutal.
It looks like it from the trailers. I mean, there's monsters galore. Yeah, because it's going to be bright green blood or the white blood of a very interesting synthetic bringing in alien.
Well, look at that little yellow machine there. That definitely makes me think of Alien 2.
Weyland-Yutani, right?
Aliens, so, I should say, not Alien 2.
Yes. You could say Alien 2. We'll pretty all right, but
Alien $.
This might be at my top of my list for the most anticipated one in
over Frankenstein.
Yes, I mean, I'm looking forward to Frankenstein, but this one edges out. I love the director, his style, and I am just fascinated with as many monsters as possible. Yeah, so just barely edging out Frankenstein. Up on the 14th, which is the date I was trying to skip to, is The Running Man. Hunt him down. Of course, this is based on Stephen King's novel. It's probably, it's Stephen King, so we're going to talk about it regardless of how much horror it is. But it is a remake, or a readaptation. Let's put it that way. Because this is directed by Edgar Wright, who I think is going to knock this out of the park, and the trailers support that. The cast includes Glen Powell, Emilia Jones, Colman Domingo, Josh Brolin, Katy O'Brien, who we talked about, Lee Pace, William H. Macy, Michael Cera, David Zayas from Dexter, if you know who he is, and Sean Hayes and Lewis-Parry, who is a very large dude. He was. We'll leave it there. What do you think of this one?
I think this is going to be amazing. Now, the one from the 80s is in its own right a classic, but as we know, not too in line with the source material. I think this one will stay more in line with that. And Glen Powell is just he's the man of the moment, right? He's so charismatic. He carries these kind of movies so well. I think it's going to be so much fun. And the concept of the Running Man is horrific. So I think it does fit.
It is. I know, of course, it's King. Of course it is. But this is going to be the true test for Glen Powell. I mean, he's made some good films and he's getting a lot of traction, but this is going to be the first one he's actually in theaters been the main, the lead.
Yeah,
he's either been a co-lead or with Twisters and the one he did with the
rom-com.
The rom-com, yeah,
that was fun.
Well, I can't ever remember her name.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney, thank you. Eyes up here.
Another it girl right now.
Yeah. We've been talking about her next month. All right, go see this. Why not, right? Up next, also on November 14th, is Osgood Perkins, who's a director to look out for. Keeper from Neon. It looks fun. It's a romantic anniversary. Romantic adversary is kind of a fun description, but no, it's a romantic anniversary trip to a secluded cabin turns sinister when dark presence reveals itself, forcing a couple to confront the property's haunting past. It's written by Nick Lepard, and the cast includes Tatiana Maslany, Rossif Sutherland, and Claire Friesen.
This is going to be creepy. I already know.
Yeah, I love how the trailers have both characters, have one character saying something and then the other character says the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Really interesting. Draws you in.
It's going to be one of those that gets under your skin, I think. And Osgood Perkins, so great.
Ooh, and look at that tagline. If only you were dead. This is I don't know where I haven't thought about where this goes in the 5 if I were to put a top one, but it's high. I guess it starts at number 3. Yeah, I would put this was number 3 and Running Man at number 4.
Sure.
I'm looking forward to this one because it's a mystery, right? I don't know what it's going to be yet. So
yeah, and I love Tatiana Maslany. I think she's great.
Yep. Is there a future for her as She-Hulk? Does she still get to be She-Hulk?
Oh, I hope so.
That's a different discussion, a different podcast.
Whatever.
All right.
Whatever she wants.
Yeah. Up in the 5th position, coming out November 21st, is our stretch. It has witches, flying monkeys. Come on. It's Wicked for Good. I'm not, it's directed by John Chu. I don't need to say anything. Everybody knows this. Even if you haven't seen it, you know what Wicked is. It's
yes.
It's also a musical, yes, and it's not really horror, but come on, witches.
Yeah, but Rocky Horror Picture Show is a musical, and there's horror in the title.
That's true.
So
yeah, and Wizard of Oz, which of course this is kind of based on that. The actual Wizard of Oz movie from the 30s. The witch, when you're young, the witch scares you. She's scary.
Yeah, she's very scary. She had to go on Mr. Rogers. I don't know if you remember this, but she had to go on Mr. Rogers and put her costume on. Yeah, to show children, look, it's just a costume. Don't be afraid. That's how scary she was.
That's a great way to put it. But I'm looking forward to this. Does that take a hit on my horror cred? I'm not going to let you do that. What about you, Vanessa?
No.
Did you see Wicked?
Yes, of course.
Multiple
Oh no,
times?
it's gonna absolutely falls within the genre, but it's gonna be great. I mean, it's gonna the culmination of everything. I think more so than anything, because people know the story, it's gonna be cool to see the stuff on screen,
Mhm.
and see the whole Wizard of Oz part play out,
Yep.
a part
Yeah.
that people are more familiar with.
Yep. There are yellow brick roads, and there are 4 companions with a dog. I don't know how much we see of them, but yeah, they do end up
I
squeaking
think
their way
more than
in.
we think.
You think more than we think?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
I think we'll see them more than we think.
That's awesome. All right. Well, there's our list of things coming out in November. A great selection of movies and surprisingly a good number of genre films in November. November typically isn't full of horror films coming out or genre films coming out. So this is amazing. And when you get to December, you're going to, it's amazing as well. Horror is here. This year is a great year for horror.
Hmm.
And they're
Absolutely.
killing it. All right. Well, we hope that you enjoyed this list. Please leave us a comment down below. Below. I just invented a new word. Below. Below. We'd love to hear which one you're looking most forward to, or if there's one that we absolutely just skipped for no good reason. Let us know what they are. Vanessa, thank you for joining me. This, as always, is a lot of fun.
Yes, thank you so much. And please do leave a comment. I go and I read the comments, and I don't always have time to respond. But one person did ask, where can you see more of me? And you can go to Instagram, Scarlet Spitfire, and I am there.
Yes, you are. All right. Let's get out of here. Say goodnight.
Good night.